Okay, homage to the Buddha. You got to keep your palms together. So to recite, to respect to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, worthy one and fully enlightened one. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Why we recite these three stanzas? Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. What's the meaning of that? I told the meaning, right? Homaged, that means respect. Respect to whom? Respect to the Buddha. Why we respect the Buddha? And he is Bhagavato. Bhagavato means blessed one. He's blessed with spiritual qualities. He is blessed with limitless compassion. These are not just saying, just believing. It was in his life. Who worthy to, and also he has another quality, Arahat, Arahang. He is worthy. He is suitable for that respect. Why? He's enlightened, awakened. He's not ignorant like you. He's not ignorant like me. He's enlightened. Who is worthy to respect and we supposed to respect? Right? Who is worthy to respect and we supposed to respect? Who is not supposed to respect and we not supposed to respect? Right? And Buddha said that in the Mangala Sutta. Puja cha pujaniyanam etam mangalam uttamam. You know the Mangala Sutta? The Sutta about blessings? Who is worthy to respect and respecting them is a blessing in our lives. Your mother and your father is worthy to respect by you. Why? Your father, your mother gave you this life, raised you, and dedicated their time, their life, their wealth to take care of you. Therefore, your parents are worthy to respect by you. To respect them is a blessing, right? Who else worthy to respect? Are your teachers. I'm not sure in American culture you respect them, but in Asian culture we respect them. When they get into the classroom, we raise from the seat to respect them. I don't think in America they do that. Why we respect them? Because we learn from them. Right? And Buddha said that who is worthy to respect, and respect in them is a blessing in our lives. Who has helped you, who has supported you, who has guided you, who has given a tiny healing, tiny support, who has given. And you should respect for it. That's blessing. You cannot forget. And Buddha, in this way, Buddha is worthy to respect because he's awakened and he's enlightened and he's compassionate and he dedicated his whole life to support you and support me. If you learn from him something and you're supposed to respect him. If not, it doesn't make sense to him, but it makes sense to you. So, we were learning last few weeks about Four Noble Truths. And we were discussed first truth. These are the four truths, and Buddha revealed this world and as a truth. This truth nobody can say not true. They are false. And these are not the truth, and some Buddha said, nobody can say, I'm going to say these truths are not truth. Nobody can say. And nobody can say, these are not the truth. I'm going to reveal another four truths. Nobody can say that. Why? This is called noble truth. Arya Satya, noble truth. Explored and realized by the noble ones. Whatever you realize, me realize, they are not noble. Because we are not noble. And who noble? That means Arya, who freed, who liberated, who fully enlightened. On whatever they revealed. And they are the truth, called noble truth, Arya Satya, exactly truth. And Buddha revealed them four. First one, and we learned last week, called suffering. Suffering. What is suffering? Unsatisfactory. Unsatisfactory. We learned last week, not last week, I think day before, before the last week, we learned about the first truth, suffering. Do you remember? What is the suffering? Unsatisfactory. Unsatisfactory. Are you satisfied? You perfect? No suffering? Who free from suffering in this world? Who free? Anyone? You know? Anyone? Comment? No? Claudia, do you have heard anyone have freed from suffering and fully freed, fully liberated, fully no suffer? Why we not free from suffering? Because we are subject to birth. And we born again and again and again and again. And you knows who has babies and they knows how birth is suffering. Birth is suffering. As a baby, and they suffer a lot. They are helpless. And they need someone's care, someone's support, right? Someone have to take care and raise them. They need someone's kindness, compassion, love, care. Without that caring, and they are in misery. a birth is suffering and we depend always on someone. And then the aging is suffering, right? Who can say aging is not suffering? Aging is suffering. Growing old is suffering. If you believe or not, that's the truth. That's the truth. Aging is suffering. Weakened eyes, weakened ears, weakened hands, weakened legs, right? And growing means decaying. We all decaying. Why we all decaying? It's the nature, right? Growing. It's the nature decaying. It's not only human's nature. It is the nature of everything in this world. Even this building have the certain type of period can remain strongly, right? Then after for a while it needs some repairing, maintenance. But we cannot keep it forever with maintenance. We have to collapse one day, destroy and build another one. And it also remains for a certain type of time of period, right? Why? It's the nature of impermanent. Everything is subject to change, vanish. And it's nature of the human body too. Then we are suffer because this body growing old and become old, weak, and decay. And that's the truth, right? What else? What else the other suffering we experience in our lives? Yeah. Getting sick, ill. Right? There are serious illness and sickness like cancers, like diabetes. They are serious. They're killing you. Heart attacks, lungs problems, kidney problems, right? Blood problems, so many illness, headache, illness rise in head, in eyes, in ears, in nose, in the entire body. So we are maintaining them. We keep maintain body with medication. So then we get sick. Nobody free from sickness, right? Nobody free from illness. Nobody. Why not? That's the nature. That's the nature. That's why this is called truth. This is suffering of human life. We learned this earlier. I remind you again. Right? Think deeply about these kind of things, about birth, about growing old and getting sick, and separation from loved ones. That's another suffering we experience. Right? Do you have felt separation from loved ones?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Whoever has born as a sentient being and they feel it, we losing a beloved mother, father, dearest son, daughter, brothers, sisters, friends and relatives, and even fiance, right? The one you love, right? That's another suffering we experience in our life. Then we're not free. We're not free. And then get to live and associate disliked ones. Disliked ones. Do you have any, Susan?
I'm sorry, I didn't.
I mean, it means we gotta live sometimes with disliked ones, not loud ones.
Oh, of course.
Like you have. We have to live sometimes we have to live people we not like. We have to deal with. Probably in your working place. Maybe your manager, your supervisor. Right? Maybe someone else who is keep slandering and making uncomfortable, uncomfortable situation. Sometimes even the you loved earlier, but now is you hate. It could be your husband, your wife. It could be your fiance, your partner, right? It could be your neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe when it could be your son or daughter, or your brother or sister. We have to live together, but we don't want. That's another kind of suffering we experience in our life. Something happened we don't want. Right? Not happen what we want. Things happen what we not want. Many things happen, but we don't want. That's another suffering. Sorrow. You have ever been sorrow? Lament, crying, regret, despair, displeasure. Displeasure most of the time we experience, and all this kind of mental suffering, even in physical suffering, we're not free. This all human beings experience this kind of suffering. This is the first truth. This is the first truth. And any physical or mental suffering. So then there are no anyone in this world is fully satisfied, free from this kind of sufferings. Nobody, right? Your wealth cannot fix this. Your education cannot fix this. Your huge properties cannot fix this. Your gold, your gems, your diamond, your houses, your vehicles, your estates cannot fix this. This is the first truth. Today we are going to learn second truth. Second truth. What's the second truth? First truth called Dukkha. Dukkha, suffering or unsatisfactory of life. That's the first truth. What's the second truth? Cause of suffering. Cause of suffering. Origin of suffering. What's the cause of this suffering, of this mass suffering? What's the origin of this mass suffering? What it is? What's the cause? Why this happened?
Anger, attachments, ignorance.
Because we're born in a human body.
Attachment.
Yes.
Passion?
Attachments. Attachments. Tanha. Tanha means attach, desiring, desiring, craving, wanting, wanting, wanting. Tanha, never satisfy, need, more, more, and more, and need. Pleasure, looking, pleasure, nandi, raga, and delighting with everything, seeking delight, seeking happiness, pleasure, seeking pleasure from everything. Never satisfy and needs, wants, and attach, like, right? And that attachment, that desire, that craving, that wanting, that needing, and that thirsting, and that desiring make what? Make you become again and again. That ko pono bhavika. Pono bhavika. This desire, this craving, this attachment, this wanting, make you again and again, and it create you again and again. Why? You attached, you needs, you want, you not let go, you not giving up, and you holding it. That called tanha. Tanha. Tanha means wanting. Tanha means craving. Tanha means thirsting. Tanha means bonding, attaching. That attachment and make you again and again in the samsara. It's giving you birth again and again and again. This craving, this tanha, and giving you birth again and again and again. When you born again and again and again, what happened? Then you suffer again and again and again. Right? Did you have a good sleep yesterday? Did you? How you felt? Peaceful? Did you have any trouble in that sleeping? Maybe you know.
Yeah.
But you don't know. Right? You didn't have any trouble, any pain, right? Any stress in that sleeping, right? You didn't know anything. You're free. You're free. Last night you were free. You were in heaven, not even heaven, beyond heaven you were in Nibbana, kind of. But in this, remember, the Nibbana is a kind of freedom, kind of liberation, kind of happiness, excellent happiness, is beyond the sleeping. Even you sleeping, you snore and you dreaming, maybe you get some kind of stress even in the sleep. But Nibbana is not a sleep, it's beyond the that happiness. Is the happiness. And it's a freedom. It's freedom. No stress, no tension, no desire, no craving, no thirst, no hunger, no pain, no worries, no sadness. No regret, no tired, no any physical pain, no any mental pain. It's amazing. It's amazing. Beyond a divine pleasure. Why we call it beyond divine? Because divinity is also subject to change. Divinity is impermanent. Why we call it is impermanent? Why in Buddhism not believe eternal heavenly life? Why Buddhism not believe in eternal heavenly life? if someone say divinity is eternal, just let me know where it is. On this earth, it's not supposed to be, because earth is impermanent, we can see. In this solar system, anything eternal, not in this solar system. So in this galaxy, where in this galaxy, anything eternal? Can you see in this Milky Way, this huge 4 billion stars included galaxy? Anything eternal? Where that divinity beyond this galaxy? Beyond this galaxy, there are other galaxies like Andromeda and many others. Where it is? There are no any eternal entity in this universe. If there are anything eternal, Buddha never say anicca, impermanent. And Buddha revealed these 3 characteristics, right? Who knows these 3 characteristics? Impermanent, anicca. Anicca, and what's second? That's the first characteristics of the conditional things in this universe. Whole entire universe is conditioned. What's conditioned means? Created by causes, created by reasons. And this entire universe is created by causes. And what are the causes? Nature, earth, elements, water, heat, and air. And this entire universe created by these elements. And the nature of this is impermanent, and that's the first characteristic. Second is dukkha, unsatisfactory. What's third? Non-self, and there are no self. There are no self. In Buddhism, there are no self. Then you must be curious. Don't we have self? Then what I am? Then you got to learn. Buddhism is deep and profound and explaining with every details to understand who you are. If you say you have anything, self-identity, and let me know which part are you talking about. Anything related to your physical body? And you know already when you died, decayed, buried, or cremated, right? What is self in body? Any feeling you ever experience or remain as a self? Which one? All feelings you had is gone, right? It's gone. It's not related to you anymore, right? It's gone. Whatever feeling you are experiencing right now, and it's moving, and you will lose it. Even in future, any kind of feeling you're looking for, or you like to have, or not like to have, but whatever feeling you will have, it's now remain, right? Then are you there? And if in feelings? Feeling is the most important thing of our life. We need, right? Ko Vedana. You are not in Vedana feelings. Okay, what's next? Sanya. Perception. Any memory. Are you remaining there? Any self entity, identity in memories? Sanya, about your memory, the pleasure you had today morning or yesterday, or any memory about any pleasure you had in your life and you want, you like, you love to have. and you brings again and again that memory into your present moment, do you remain in there? Do you think you remain in the memory you have about your pleasures you had? Are you remaining there? Okay, that memory you bring to this present moment and you will lose it again, right? And you have any new recognitions. Any recognitions is permanent, like feeling. Any recognitions permanent? There are no permanent recognitions. And you just bring them and they leave it, and you bring them again and leave it, and you bring them again and you leave it. It is just a memory, but it is not permanent. Like what? Like your body. Just think, whatever in your body you like most. Maybe you would like to your hair, gray hair you had earlier. Not gray hair, black hair. So sorry about that. Oh yeah, my hair is now white. I love my black hair I had, but now I have a white hair, gray hair. So then I have a memory, perception. Oh, my black hair was so nice, long hair like you like, oh pretty hair, but it's almost gone. But I love to have it. Like your memory is like what's like Buddha mentioned, like a sanya perception looks like what? Like a mirage. You thirst and you're looking for water and you keep running for the water in a desert. Far you can see waves of the water. You think, oh there, water, and you run more fast to have it. Will you able to reach? No, it is not water, it's just a mirage. And your sanya, your perception, your memory is like a mirage. Like, right? Right? Are you in there? You're not in there. Buddhism revealing this reality. It's not believing. Buddhism not believing. You don't have to believe Buddhism. You have to realize your reality. It's not Buddha's reality. It's not something Buddha produce. And just Buddha realized the nature and he explored to the world the nature. It was hid by our ignorance, our cravings, our desires. What's next? What I'm talking about right now, Michael? About body, about feeling, about perception. What are them? Anybody? Meryl, you remember them? Body, feeling, perception.
Impermanent.
No. You remember, I know you remember. Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vijnana. Body, feeling, perception, volitional formation.
These are the
Skandhas. These are the skandhas, fire aggregates. What are fire aggregates? Fire aggregate is you.
That's right.
What you talk, Claudia, what you talk, Harshan, what you talk, Carmen, what you talk, Brian, right? What you talk, Chris. What we talk, any name, whatever, what you call you, are these fire aggregates. What are these fire aggregates? This physical body, that's one aggregate. They're called rupa. Form, body. Even like a tree have a body. This building have a body. Whatever it is shape, whatever shape it, called body, rupa, is form. It is impermanent. Not exist. Eternal is change and transform to another. Right? Like this computer, phone, and we chop them and make powder. Computer became powder, is transformed to another thing. And you make powder to build another brick and put in on a house. You see, it's transformed to many things, not permanent, anything. And you're plowing into wind, and you plow with the water. You burn to fire and become. So, this physical thing form is impermanent. Then the feeling, that's the second. That's what we talk about, your body and your feeling and your perception. And then volitions, your thoughts, like your desire, your cravings, your attachments, your lust, and your kindness, your compassion, whatever it is, and having in your mind, your thoughts are you. We think my thoughts is me, but the reality. Now you got to see what thought you can say you. Which thought? The thought you had early today or yesterday, is that you? Any thoughts? You only have a memory about these thoughts called sanya, perception. Thoughts is arising and passing right away. You not remain on thoughts. You not remain on thoughts. What these thoughts create by again and again, and say again, tanha, craving, attachments. This is the cause of suffering. Right? You got that? What's the cause of suffering? Attachment, craving, tanha. This tanha is push your thoughts. This tanha is lead. Buddha said that tanha create this world, tanha run this world, tanha lead this world, tanha make this world, tanha, craving. Craving for what? Okay, tell me, craving for what? What you craving for? You craving for 5 things. You craving to see our beautiful forms. You craving to see your wife. You craving to see your husband. You craving to see what you love. That's your craving. And you craving to hear your loved one's voice. I love to hear your voice, right? Please talk to me. I love to hear your voice. Talk to me. I love that sound, right? People love to sounds. And then what? You love to smell odors, right? What kind of perfume you use? Many kind of perfumes. So we love to smell. I love to smell you. You smell so good, the people love to smell. That's a craving. That's what people need. Whatever you get, you smell. Oh, it's good, it's good. That's a craving. It's craving to taste, right? Craving to taste. Your whole life you spend to taste, but you never get satisfied. You're never satisfied. You die without satisfaction. And then the craving to touches, smooth touches, comfortable touches, or pleasurable touches. Right? You love it, right? Yes, we love it. We love it. That's the craving. Craving for these 5 pleasures is create what? Create suffering. Becoming again and again. Right? Okay, I think there are many other suffering. The craving have a bit more details. I only explain 1 of 3. And there are another 2 cravings. Anyone remember? Craving for sense of pleasure and craving for existence. And you still need to exist. somewhere forever, and you dreaming for it. That's why people believe in heaven, because they have unquenched, unquenchable craving to live forever, to experience that happiness, that pleasure. And they believe in heaven, have all the pleasures, never die, never grow old, never get sick, never separate from loved ones, right? Your heaven is something like that, right? In Buddhism also have a heaven, but it is temporary. It's like when you do good things and that good karma give you the birth in pleasurable realms, but temporary, because everything subject to change, impermanent. In Buddhist, heavenly realms are impermanent things like a human realm. But whatever you believe, heavenly realms, it's not exist in this universe. If it is belong to the universe, it's supposed to be changed and transformed to another. That's the nature. That's the truth. That's the truth. But you can believe. It's your belief, and Buddhism call for it ignorance, avidya. What the avidya make? The avidya create your suffering again and again. So, two reasons for suffering. One is tanha, craving, attachment. Second, ignorance. Right? I think that's too much truth today. That's enough. So, do you have any questions?
I said I wish I had written this down. I had a pen and sat craving.
Yeah. Craving.
I said, write it in your mind.
Yeah. Tell me about, tell me something, you understand about this cause of suffering, origin of suffering, craving, attachment. If that attachment had make you ever satisfied or still making suffering?
That attachment still making suffering?
Yes, I'm asking, is that attachment make you satisfied or still making suffering?
It makes you...
Make you suffer or it's make you suffer.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the cause of suffering. So, any thoughts? Something common, have something to say.
Me?
Yeah. about that?
Normally attachment is the cause of suffering because, as you mentioned, like sometimes we get attached to the person that we love, and when we are not together with that person, even we are, in a relationship or whatever it is, you will start missing that person, or whatever that person do, it hurts you a lot because you have too much attachment. Or it can be about career-wise. You want to be so successful that if you don't accomplish the goal by the time you want, so you get like frustrated, depressed, or you feel like you fail because of the attachment that you have with that goal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But attachment is unavoidable, so what should we do? Should we just accept that everything has an end, right? Because we cannot avoid becoming attached to places, people, pets.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. This is the second truth, and next week we're going to learn a third truth. A cessation of suffering, end of suffering.
It's people's difficulty letting go, but because everything is impermanent, if you recall that in your mind and you are willing to let go, then it sort of brings sort of the solace when you realize that that feeling is also impermanent.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's a very simplified. Like when it comes comes to health, denial is a good place to live for a bit.
I think to answer the question, I think Buddha said that you can actually enjoy things without getting attached, meaning always know that this is impermanent, but still use it.
But how you can get to that point? Because sometimes you will
Yeah,
say
train
in your
yourself.
head, it's like, okay, I want this, and let me don't get attached. But automatically, by itself, because you not nature, you get attached and you don't even realize how you can be able to control that and say, okay, I don't want to get attached. Let me enjoy the moment and don't let my feelings and my craving just take control of that. How I can do that.
Yeah.
Meditation.
Yeah.
You understand that question?
Say again.
No, the question. No, I'm saying the question is like, I understand that saying enjoying the moment and not getting attached. That's the way. But how we can don't get to that point, because sometimes we tell ourselves, okay, let me enjoy this because it's not permanent. But automatically you go getting attached, losing the
It's like
control
we
of
have
the
to fight
emotion.
against something that comes
Yeah.
so naturally.
Yeah.
I think the difference is that knowing that everything, right? Everything has an end, right? It doesn't mean that, you know, it's
That
going
shouldn't spoil the moment, right?
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not to say that, you know,
Yeah.
nothing is permanent. Everything has an end. So there's no point in thinking it's not going to end. It could be, the ending could be death or whatever.
Yeah.
We just don't know.
Yeah.
Right, like even this life that we live right now, we are acting like everything is fine, but it's going to end.
Yeah.
We know that, right?
Let me tell you. The first truth is suffering. We're not free from suffering. That's the truth we have to accept. You have to see yourself. You have to realize yourself through your experience in your life. But Buddha didn't say you don't have happiness and pleasure. We have it. We experience it. That's why we love it. That's why we need it. That's why we're looking for it. And we experience it. That's true. Buddha never say you don't have happiness and pleasure. Buddha said you have happiness. That's the 5 kinds of happiness. When we see whatever we love, we're happy. Whatever we love to hear, when we hear that, we're happy. Whatever we love to smell, when we smell it, we're happy. And you feel it, you experience it, and you're satisfied with it. And whatever you love to taste, when you taste it, you're happy. And whatever you love to have, the touch, you love to have it. When you have it, you're happy. Right? So these are the happiness we experience in our day-to-day life.
And Buddha said it's okay, you should do it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And Buddha said that to have this kind of happiness, and you have to have a make and other qualities. And Buddha explained them. How do you have them? How do you remain them? How do you maintain them? There's a big topic. And we learned already before many times. And we can discuss next week. As a lay person, you have to have 4 types of happiness. As a lay person, what are the 4 types? Just let me make it brief. Attisukha, and you have to have money. That's the first happiness. Do you have money?
Me?
Yeah.
I have little.
Oh, then you have a little. Then you have a little happiness.
Okay.
We're surrounded by money, which is
Yeah. Attisukha means having. Having not only money, having what you need. Like money, like houses, like clothes, like medicine. Yeah, the whatever you need, you have it. Your food, your clothes, your houses. So as a lay person, you have to have them. That's the first happiness you can have in this life. That's the first happiness. If you don't have it, if you don't have a house, and you are not success, lay person, you are not happy lay person. If you don't have the clothes to wear, and you're not successful lay person. You don't have the medicine when you get sick, you're not success. If you don't have a food to survive, you're not happy. And you have to have them. That's the first happiness. Second, bhoga sukha. You have, but you don't use. You have money, you don't use them. You keep them in bank. You become happy having seen it amount, but you not spend money to eat, to wear, to have a comfortable vehicle, to have a good house. Why? You're too greedy. You're too greedy. You don't make yourself comfortable. You don't make your partner, your husband, your wife, your children comfortable. You don't spend. You're greedy. Then you're losing happiness. You're satisfying your craving. You not make yourself comfortable. You not make your family comfortable. And you don't use. That's the second happiness. You have to use what you have. Right? You have a vehicle, and you walk by hand. You walk. You don't use vehicle. Why? Exercising is good. That's true. It's good, but people not want to make it trouble, get wasted, poor, or make it dirty, or make it have to repair and things, and not using much. That's the second happiness, bhoga sukha. Third one, anana sukha. Living without borrower. Like, what's that called? You lend money from someone. You owe to someone. Then you lose happiness. Because you're not free and you owe to something, to someone. You borrowed, you lent it, but you not returned. And you lose your third happiness. You're not free. You can't walk freely. You are curious who's behind me to ask money back. And you try to hide. And you're not free. So that's the third happiness. As a layperson, you have to have that freedom. That means you make money, you settle down your things you borrowed. And then the last happiness is the most important thing in your life you have. What's that?
Love.
No. Happiness is blamelessness. Blamelessness. And you're not blamed by anyone. You live in a very perfect, very virtuous, very spiritual life. That means people blame without faults or with faults or without faults, with reasons or without reasons. It's not like that. But you can be happy yourself. I lived better. I lived good. I never did wrong. I never hurt anyone. And you have a anavajya sukha. Your heart is your witness for your spiritual good quality. Then you're never looking for happiness from anywhere, and your heart brings happiness again and again, and it keeps you happy and comfortable and comfort and satisfied because you lived better, blameless, faultless.
So
These are the happiness.
blameless means you don't blame yourself, right?
Yes. Yes. So these are happiness you can have. And Buddha said that you can have them. First, have to have money. And Buddha also said, how do you make money? Right? Buddha taught you how do you make money, how you do it. Yeah. So that's enough. Next week we're going to learn about the end of this suffering and how Buddha has explained it. So Keep searching and keep studying and keep looking and keep thinking yourself what you are learning. Apply to your life and to understand yourself, not to understand Buddhism. This is not to understand Buddhism. This is not to understand Buddha or his teaching. This is understanding yourself. That's what is Buddha's teaching. And you are supposed to be awakened. You are supposed to be enlightened. You are supposed to be realized by yourself. So you now focus Buddha or his teaching, you focus yourself. To see Dhamma within yourself. That is what Dhamma for. It's not for worshipping and bowing and to respecting. But we respect what is worthy to respect. That's the great human quality. It's blessing. It's blessing. If you respect your mother, it's bring blessing into your life. If you respect your father, if you respect your teacher, if you respect your elders who supported, who guided, who have done something for you, if you respect them, it brings happiness and peace into your life. It's a great human quality. Okay, let's share these good merits with your departed ones, with deities, with ghosts, with all living beings, by meditating, by discussing Dhamma, by practicing these all spiritual things. You accumulated good karma. These all good karma we are sharing with our departed ones, with our loved ones, and with ghosts, with deities. May they all have happy, peaceful lives in this journey. And blessings of the Buddha and the Dhamma and the Sangha and all this good karma brings happiness into your lives and bring peace into your life and lead us these all blessings and good karma towards to awakening, enlightenment. Akasattha ca bummattha deva naga mahiddhika punyantang anumoditva cirang rakkantu sasanang cirang rakkantu desanang cirang rakkantu mang parang sabbhitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu Mate bhavatvantarayo sukhi digayuko bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sabba dhammanubhavena sabba sanghanubhavena sada sutti bhavantu te. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, thank you for coming and see you on next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Bhante. We'll see you soon, I hope.
Okay, see you.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Bye. Okay, let's see. Oh, I don't know how to leave.
So you have a new shirt?
Yeah, who
Looks nice.
Yeah, who offered this? I don't know. Yeah, this is nice, right? This is
Very nice.
This is comfortable, and this match to my color.
Yes. I thought maybe you picked it out yourself.
No.
Somebody donated.
Yeah, someone donated. I don't know who donated.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's warm enough also.
Yeah,
it's like a
it's-
sweater shirt.
Yeah, it's very warm and comfortable.
Is double lane?
No, I got another
Oh, you
one.
have something
I have
more?
another one.
Okay, it looks the same color.
Yeah, same color.
Andre, that was wonderful.
Yeah, thank you,
you.
Susan.